President Moi was a prominent figure in the political landscape of Kenya, serving as the country's second president from 1978 to 2002. His tenure, spanning over 2 decades, left an indelible mark on Kenya's history and shaped the nation in numerous ways. Daniel Arap Moi, commonly known as President Moi or Professor of Politics, was born on September 2, 1924 in the Rift Valley region of Kenya. His humble beginnings as a huntsman's son would ultimately propel him to become one of the most influential leaders in East Africa. Moi's political career started in 1955 when he won a seat in the Legislative Council, the colonial-era legislative body. He quickly gained prominence for his strong advocacy for African rights and his eloquent speeches, which resonated with the masses. As Kenya transitioned to independence, Moi played a vital role in shaping the country's political landscape. Following Kenya's independence in 1963, President Jomo Kenyatta appointed Moi as Minister of Home Affairs, a position he held until 1967. Moi's dedication to public service and his ability to navigate the complexities of post-colonial Kenya earned him the trust and respect of President Kenyatta. In 1978, tragedy struck when President Jomo Kenyatta passed away, leading to the smooth transition of power to Daniel Arap Moi. He assumed the presidency amidst uncertainty and skepticism, but he soon set out to consolidate his authority and leave a lasting legacy. Moi's presidency was characterized by a mix of accomplishments and challenges. One of his notable achievements was the Nyayo philosophy, which emphasized peace, love, and unity among Kenyans. Under his leadership, Moi focused on national unity and sought to bridge the ethnic and regional divides that plagued Kenya. During his tenure, Moi also implemented various policies aimed at promoting economic growth and development. He initiated the Sessional Paper No. 10, which outlined Kenya's economic development strategy. This policy emphasized rural development, education, and self-reliance, and laid the foundation for the growth of Kenya's economy. President Moi introduced a program to provide free milk to improve the nutrition and well-being of the population, particularly children. The initiative aimed to address malnutrition, promote better health outcomes, and enhance the learning environment in schools. It also aimed to alleviate the financial burden on families and support the agricultural sector by creating a demand for dairy products. President Moi was also known for his commitment to education. His government invested heavily in expanding access to education, particularly at the primary and secondary levels. The introduction of free primary education in 1979 remains one of his most significant contributions to the country's education system. However, Moi's presidency was not without controversy. His leadership style, characterized by centralized and authoritarian approach, drew criticism from both within Kenya and internationally. Political dissent was suppressed, and human rights abuses were reported during his time in power. The end of the Cold War and the wave of democratization that swept across Africa in the 1990s eventually led to mounting pressure for political reforms in Kenya. Moi faced increased calls for multi-party democracy, and under international pressure, he finally relented and allowed the reintroduction of multi-party politics in 1991. In the 2002 general elections, Moi's party, the Kenya Africa National Union, KANU, suffered a defeat, and he gracefully handed over power to Mwai Kibaki, making the first peaceful transition of power in Kenya's history. President Moi's legacy remains a subject of debate and discussion. While he made significant contribution to Kenya's education system and economic development, his autocratic style of governance and restrictions on political freedoms continue to be remembered. He played a crucial role in shaping Kenya's history, leaving behind a complex and nuanced legacy that continues to influence the nation to this day.